Every year, I film dozens of great white shark encounters along our coast. What you're about to see in this countdown is footage I personally filmed this year. It's unscripted, unbaited, and captured in real conditions. These aren't the scary encounters or the scariest encounters. They're the ones that taught me the most about how great white sharks actually behave around people. Now, before we get started, please support this work by liking and subscribing, and drop a comment to let me know which clip stood out to you the most. Enjoy. Coming in at number 10 is this surfer about as relaxed as it gets, despite a great white shark patrolling the shoreline nearby. The scene isn't dramatic because of the shark. It's dramatic because the surfer knows the shark is there. After other surfers leave the water, having been informed a white shark was present, this surfer chooses to stay behind and wait for a good wave. At number 9, we have a large fishing boat full of recreational fishermen who had no idea a large white shark was circling below them. This is roughly a 15-foot white shark, never seen by the fishermen. As they reel in fish, the shark moves in closer, likely drawn not only to the scent from the bait, but also the stress signals released by the hooked fish. What always amazes me is just how difficult white sharks are to spot, even from an elevated vantage point. At number 8 is another 15-foot white shark I filmed in July, this time near the Santa Monica Pier. I followed this shark as it traveled along one of the busiest stretches of coastline in Southern California. The shark had multiple scars, a good indication of its size and experience. Because of its proximity to several crowded beaches, this encounter gained worldwide attention. Eventually, I lost sight of the shark as it approached the pier. Coming in at number 7 is an incredible moment of coexistence. A swimmer unknowingly shares the water with a white shark. The swimmer appears to notice the drone, but not the shark. The shark eventually cruises closer to shore than the swimmer ever was. I witness scenes like this every single year, but seeing a swimmer and a shark in such close proximity is always striking. What isn't surprising is just how common these encounters are. A testament to the true nature of these animals. Before we move on, everything you're seeing here is real footage, shot in real conditions with real animals. None of this is AI. None of it is staged, and none of it comes from the internet. If you value seeing the ocean documented this way, supporting this channel really does make a difference. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions help keep real shark content in your feeds. All right, number 6. At number 6, a kayak fisherman experiences a close encounter with not one, but 2 large white sharks. I filmed this in August. Opportunities to observe 2 large white sharks near a kayak are extremely rare. Many of my top encounters this year involve kayaks. Coming in at number 5 is my friend Samantha, a shark biologist who encounters a very curious white shark estimated at 13 to 14 feet in length. The shark approaches cautiously, circling back multiple times, clearly intrigued by the kayak. At number 4, a large great white shark approaches a boat. The area where I filmed this is primarily a juvenile nursery zone. The first shark seen here is a juvenile, but it soon disappeared. That's when this adult great white appeared. The boat in this shot is 20 feet long, including the engine. From above, the size comparison is unmistakable. This is a very large shark. At number 3 is my own personal encounter with a great white. For the first time, I found myself side by side with a large white shark. This individual has appeared for 3 consecutive years. The injury to its dorsal fin, sustained 3 years ago, has healed significantly, though the fin remains bent. Being able to document this shark up close allowed me to capture images that will be vital for future reference.
Right behind me. Holy cow. Look at that. Holy cow. That's a big animal. Oh, that's her. I gotta get her dorsal fin. It's bent over.
Personally, this was my favorite encounter of the year, but not the best. At number 2, a pair of fishermen on a 12-foot aluminum boat encounter a very curious white shark. This is not a small shark. As the shark approaches, watch the increase in tailbeat frequency, clear evidence of a pursuit. It's not aggressive, but it certainly is curious. You can even see a trolling lure nearby. As I filmed this, I wondered whether the boat's engine was the primary attractant. What do you think? Eventually, the shark moves on, but not before earning the number 2 spot. Choosing the number 1 moment this year was easy. It was all about size. Coming in at number 1 is this massive white shark alongside a 15-foot kayak. That's my friend Eric on the kayak, and I'm flying the drone. We were able to obtain an accurate size measurement along with extremely close passes that allowed us to log this individual into our database for future reference. This year marked a shift for me. Historically, I focus on juveniles and young of the year white sharks, but this was the first year I filmed more subadult and adult white sharks than juveniles. What stands out most with these larger sharks is their apprehension around foreign objects and how different their behavior appears in the absence of chum or blood.
Oh, I see a lag! Look at that! Beautiful! There's 2 tags on it. There's 2 tags on him. I see him on my right. Oh, he's excited. Oh, yeah. This is fun. Then coming out of the water a little bit. This is fun. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh!
These encounters give us a realistic view of how white sharks typically behave when they aren't being enticed or stimulated. During one close pass, the shark even tapped the camera, giving us a rare view of her underside. Because of the shark's size, its demeanor, and the quality of footage we captured, this was, without question, my number 1 human and shark encounter of 2025. That's my top 10 list from this year. Not because they were the closest or the scariest moments or the most dramatic, but because they were the most honest. Again and again, what stood out wasn't aggression, it was awareness, and a shark simply moving through its world, even with people nearby. Now, if you're a subscriber, you're probably familiar with my annual Best of video focused on the most cinematic moments of the year. I'll be releasing the 2025 edition next week. In the meantime, you can find my previous Best of videos in the playlist right here. As always, thank you for supporting the channel this year. I'm wishing each and every one of you a happy new year, and I can't thank you enough for the support that you guys give me. If you want real shark content in your feeds, if you want real footage that's taking place in real life, please like, share, because YouTube is getting filled with AI, slop AI things that just are not real. But this, on this channel, is very much real. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year.